Okay. Hello everyone, welcome to the Minecraft Creative Livestream. Now for joining. Sorry I'm so late. The raid didn't go well, and I had to just not do anything. I had to calm down that we kind of messed the raid up again. It'll all be over Saturday. Not the raid, and not the issues with the raid, but I'll finally have AOTC. That's all that matters to me. If I get AOTC, I don't care about Mythic, I don't care about really anything other than getting my AOTC and killing Sylvanas a couple times. I mean, I'm getting a pretty good deal on it. 60,000 for the full thing. I actually reserved my spot on Monday, so that's nice. I mean, I know I mentioned this before yesterday, and no, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. The day that I killed the Exomex in Terraria. I know that I mentioned it yesterday in the stream because that's why the stream was so late. It wouldn't have been so late if I wasn't messaging people trying to find a run. But it's fine. It's fine. I killed him anyway. Like, I actually killed him that stream too, so I got a run that day, and I killed the Exomex. Tomorrow, or technically today, saying it's 1:37 in the morning as I'm live, hopefully I will be killing Supreme Calamitous. If not, I at least will have done the fight for 2 hours straight. So... yeah. But other than that, I think I'm going to go ahead and swap the screen over. Because y'all are just looking at the title screen with no audio. Let me turn the audio up as well, because I muted it so Warcraft wouldn't have a whole bunch of Minecraft audio. I do the same thing with Fortnite. I was in creative the entire raid. And the very, last 5 minutes of the Minecraft stream. So... there have been a few changes on the server. A few builds I need to look at. Wait a second, I want to swap all this over. So let me take a look at the changes that I know have happened today before looking at anything else or unmuting Discord. So Cootie has built 2 characters. He has built the Brown Among Us character. I'm pretty sure this is Cootie, right? Yeah, built by Cootie. Gavin, of course, changed it up a little bit and added ears to it. He said it's like Tom Nook. That's why there's a sign down there that says the Island Keeper. Because Tom Nook is an Among Us character. He also changed the Brown Imposter, or not Imposter, but the Brown Among Us character here that Cootie also built to add the ears to it. So all the mini ones are represented by the big ones. So that's nice. The yellow one, which Cootie also built, has a scar over it and a suit. And it's yellow. It's the yellow Among Us character, or as Cootie put, gold, because it's supposed to be Shadow Midas from Fortnite as an Among Us character. Of course, they did change the purple one back to where it wasn't a squished face. It just has the golden badge on it to match the purple over there, the purple imposter. It looks like the purple guy character from Five Nights at Freddy's. And Yeah, I think it looks better. I don't know what the black is, the orange visor. It's dead, so I don't know what that's all about. They also changed the gold. It no longer is wearing the top hat. It is now wearing, it has a scar to go with the Midas, and the weapon is now gold to go with the Midas's touch. Also, there are, I don't know if I mentioned it before, there are horns on the cyan one now. I don't know if that was yesterday or not, I cannot quite remember. Oh, and this person now has a balloon on top of their head to go with the mini orange one over there. They still have yet to build... they have yet to build a mini version of red and a mini version of green. So red and green need to be on their own plot then. Gavin has also once again replaced Bob the Iron Golem up here because he keeps falling off the Iron Golem and either dying or going halfway across the map. Oh, Curry has done it. Oh, he has done a red and a green. Oh, I didn't know he built red and green already. Oh. Wait, was that built by Gavin or Curry? Built by Curry. Okay. So, he's built all the characters that he has big figures for, including the dead ones, as minis. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One's missing then. He has not built blue. Like normal blue. So he's gonna need to do that. Let's see what else has been done today. I know another build that was done over here in the pixel art area. Right there. Gavin has built the Visitor from Fortnite along with his rocket and a rift, or rocket going into the rift to go over the Season 4 live event in Fortnite, or in Minecraft. It's from Fortnite. He built all this on his stream. The link to his channel is on my channel as featured channels and stuff. I think that looks pretty good. We also, of course, had Okram built, or completely finished today. And I think Okram turned out amazing. I was not expecting it to turn out that good. We also have the Servant of Okram, the Suspicious Looking Skull, the Okram Treasure Bag from the Console Area mod, and the boss icon from the 3DS, which Okram is still the last boss on. So, it doesn't look like there was any changes to Thrumstar's build, which is a level from his mod that he's working on. And over at Mark or Dylan's thing, Gavin has added lighting to this building. I'm sure Mark will probably swap them out later, eventually, whenever he gets around to lighting. And then he also started working on a second building facade made of red terracotta, which we figured out today cannot be placed using commands for some reason. Also, Thrumstar has placed a few blocks on this thing. I don't know if it's just a color theme or not, but he's claimed this plot for later, once that is done, which is going to go up to that line. So it is going to go through this plot. It's going to go through the paths, which is why I'm going to probably extend the plots in that direction and around to add more spot for pixel art, because we have a lot of pixel art that is yet to be finished. Okay, the visitor actually looks pretty good from here. Kind of squished, but it's a 3D image. And the picture, he sent me the picture of it. It's looking down, so that actually is right. The visitor's just looking down. Okram looks amazing, though. Like, I'm not gonna go... every time I go over here, I have to look at Okram for a minute. It's like, Okram, I look at for a minute. And then I go over and I look at Drayden. Again, for a minute. And then the Calamity logo. Again, for a minute. The Cultist for a minute. The Fortnite logo. Because it's off-center. And Kui needs to fix it. Supreme Calamitous, which I'm going to hopefully kill soon. Finally, I would have finished Calamity. Like, really, there isn't that many other builds that would be that good from a aerial, like an aerial view, other than like Okram. The Visitor looks pretty good. The Terraria builds, except for the guide. The guide's kind of pale. Same thing with the whatever it's called, the Bandit. The NPC that keeps dying because the boss hits it. And then maybe the Lego sets. The Lego sets aren't bad. We need to have more aerial builds, like builds that you can just look at from the ground. Like the city that Mark's working on will look nice eventually. But as of right now, it's just a whole bunch of pretty detailed roads. Also, if you look at my mini-map, which is actually appropriately named mini-map, I named it that myself. It's not actually just called mini-map. If you look at it in the bottom corner there, or kind of the bottom of the map in the center, you can actually see Okram. It's so... the build is so good that the mini-map actually decided to update it. It doesn't look as good as this one, but you can tell what it is. You can also see it's directly south of Frosty Flights, which is over here. There's 2 plots between it. I might be able to put the Eye of Cthulhu, or probably more expected to be put there, Crapulon. By far, Crapulon is pretty good. It's good music, decent boss fight for the difficulty. I could see it getting a pixel art. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and unmute Discord. Gavin is in there. He's been on the server for the last 3 hours. I want to see if he's done anything else. And then maybe I'll build something small. Maybe a sword. Something like a Terraria pixel art. I want to build something. I don't know why. So yeah, if you haven't already liked, subscribe to the video, and do so support the channel. Here is Discord unmuted. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, I just went over all the builds that have been done so far.
Okay.
Okay, did I miss anything?
Oh, what builds did you go over?
Okay, so I went over the Visitor. I went over the Visitor, went over Okram, went over Kuri's Terraria, or not Terraria, what am I saying? Kuri's, yeah, his Among Us builds. He has yet to build Blue as a mini character, and he also needs to build another one to go with the Blue one. So
yeah, it's probably gonna be like purple or pink. I don't know.
He hasn't built Lime yet, and he hasn't built Pink. So Pink and Lime would make sense.
Did you check the
Speaking of that, I need to update this map because the green and red one is not on there. I didn't even realize. I was literally saying that the next one Cody's most likely going to build is going to be green and red. And green and red are already built. I didn't even notice. I don't know when he built them.
I also changed it up. Cody said he was missing something on this thing. It was recolored. The bandana was recolored, and I had the eye patch on this thing. It looks cool.
This is the wrong map.
I can go grab one.
It's the one with the iron golem on it.
Okay. Go check out the chunk. I think you didn't mention that.
You're right, I did not mention that. Give me a minute.
The chunk is one of my winning places.
Okay, mute from Discord so I don't get interrupted. So, Gavin has built the mineshaft house. I went over the first part yesterday. He came back and added more onto it. Of course, the house itself looks pretty good. To be honest, I probably would have come out one more with the stairs on the outside. But that's just me. I like overhangs on the outside of the roof. I guess let's enter to see what it's all about. So there's a bed, craft table, furnace. Of course, nothing in there. Nothing in the chest, but there's a chest in here. Kind of like seating areas. So you can just sit here on the chair. He does have a ladder, front and center. This is to the mine shaft, which I thought he was going to do. So this must be his cave system where he strip mines, which means you're mining straight in one direction until you find other cave systems or really good ore. So this must just be cobblestone, iron, coal, the basic resources. I would have done it all on Y11, but they've changed it so now diamonds are actually better in like the negatives. Okay, and then it looks like during the process of mining down, he discovered a mine shaft. I like how this has a little bit of a story to it. So it's like you build a house, you put a mine in the house so you have easy access to mine. You start mining stuff, you try to keep going down to find diamonds and stuff, and then you find a mine shaft right under your house. What luck is that? Of course, nothing in the micro chest, nothing in the large chest, but there's stuff down here. It is practical. I mean, except for finding a whole bunch of gold and copper in the same spot. But that's... he had to put copper somewhere, I'm sure. And then, elevator to the major mine is down here with the water. If I'm not mistaken, this water tunnel should lead you to the giant waterfall in the cave. Which, yeah, that's exactly how that worked. And there's like the edge of the deep slate biome from what it looks like. So there's deep slate copper there. Some deep slate ore, or not ore, but blocks. Emeralds and stuff are all over the place. So that gives you a little bit of like a story going on with the set, which is pretty good. And a decent chunk of diamonds too. So 3 stacks of diamonds. Of course, coal and copper are gonna be all over the place. Iron. Some lapis on the wall, which is nice. Obsidian. More copper. Just pointing out, copper is extremely common in new chunks. Sometimes more common than coal and iron combined. So at least he's got that actually down by statistics. And there's a water elevator, of course, that goes up. The lava one does not, but you wouldn't need the lava elevator to go up. And then it looks like it's in the process of being used to mine gold and redstone and stuff off the roof. Which is pretty good. And the whole thing is 2 builds on 1 plot. That is creative. Like, that's creative. For instance, the build right next to it, which is the rocket from the Fortnite Season 4 live event. I was not playing Fortnite then. It was just an anniversary of the event, and I decided to build it. So I was doing Minecraft that day. It was also after campfires came out. So, technically, the build's supposed to be looked at downwards, because if you look at it, the rocket's closer to you than the ground is. And Tilted is really small, and the giant laser is pointing directly at Tilted, specifically. That. Gravel. What do you mean gravel?
There is gravel on the ceiling.
No, I did not see the gravel.
Inside the major mine. If you look over the gravel, there's floating gravel.
And you got barrier blocks?
Yeah,
How do you get barrier blocks?
I just did the /give command.
Oh. Yeah, apparently that command does not give you every block in the game. Terracotta is for some reason not included. Things like the different powder blocks, like concrete powder is not included. Like, I don't know what's going on with that. It just doesn't make sense. Is that all that was on the server that was new?
Did you go over the Midas?
Yes, I went over all the Among Us builds. Did you update the map?
Yeah.
Did you update your plot? The one that's elevated above the ground.
The chunk?
Yeah.
What do you mean updated?
Like, did you update the map for it?
No, not yet.
Probably should do that. But yeah, it
Yeah.
is. I'm looking at it.
Oh.
Oh
Oh.
yeah, because I picked up that map.
Hmm.
I picked up that map, not the other one. I needed that one. So not many changes then?
Not that much changes.
How many builds did Cody build today? 3?
I think 3, maybe not. 3 or 2.
I mean, didn't he build brown and gold today?
Yeah.
Then didn't he also build the red and green today?
No, that's been there. It's actually been there.
Wait, really?
But it wasn't on the map.
It wasn't updated on the map, and I updated it yesterday, so it had to have been new today. So Cody built 3 things today. You technically...
No, because I remember watching your stream the other day. You said red killing green.
No, it was not there because I had all the maps for the new areas on there. Hello, Book to Life, thank you for joining. But no, I'm actually serious. I updated the map yesterday with the snake green imposter Among Us character. And it's right there in front of it. So that was built today. That means Cody has technically built 3 things today.
Okay. What you say?
You realize Cody built 3 things today. I finished off my build today. You technically built 2 things today. Technically. Because I'm actually gonna consider that plot 2 plots in 1. Because it's a build on top of a build, and one of the builds the size of the plot just looks like it's been raised out of the ground.
Yeah, it's a chunk that's been raised out of the ground. It's a storyline. You go back home.
I know,
You fall in your bed.
Okay,
The
but
chunk elevated. You can't leave. So you mine down. You make a cave, but you realize the cave goes literally nowhere. It's a chunk. You go down the stairs. You mine down. You find a mine shaft. You're like, whoa, this is a good mine shaft. And then you find a water system. You break down and you lead to the major mine.
Okay, but yeah, I get that part, but No, what I'm saying is I'm considering it 2 builds on one plot, which is, I'm pretty sure, one of the first that has happened. Or like 2 completely different builds on one plot, that is. Unlike the Okram, the Drayden, the Zenith and Copper Short Sword, like, those are pixel art. They're just there to fill the space. The other one is 2 completely unique builds put together to fit a storyline on the same plot. No one has ever done that, and I never thought about that.
I'm gonna get into like those storyline builds that lead you into the story. That's the first ever storyline build I've created.
Also, I'm probably gonna have to extend the plots to there.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense with this.
Well, for one, it wouldn't make sense with that. 2.
Oh, Garrett.
Well, for one, it wouldn't make sense. Okay, yeah, let me finish. For one, it wouldn't make sense to not have it. 2, Thrumstar's build comes all the way out to, like, here. All the way across to, like, here. So it would be these 4 maps Thrumstar's build. 3, I need to extend this area anyway because we are running out of space for pixel art. I mean, look at the pixel art plots. We've almost filled half of them.
Almost half.
And then I also have to extend it over here as well because, well, Mark extended his over and now it's not even, so I want to make it even. It'll all be mega size though, so they're going to be like every 3 would be 1.
Well, 2 days ago, you know when I start stream?
Yeah.
Minecraft. I did this one thing, and I said, I'm gonna wait until somebody actually notices the traffic lights.
I noticed the traffic lights.
Not the first traffic lights, the traffic lights closer to the one building.
Yeah, but I looked at all the traffic lights. I need to change them.
There's traffic light right. Wait a sip map actually. And yeah, now they're on the map. There's traffic lights over here.
Yeah, I was here.
These are new traffic lights.
Yeah, I saw them. I saw these, and I saw the other ones earlier.
Did you go over Nightmare Highway?
What?
Did you go over the names of the locations that you're going to?
No.
It's the exact same replica of those. Just that they don't have the sign.
So
and I was like,
these don't have the signs.
these don't have the signs. And I also changed them because I don't feel safe on these roads. I inverted their area. Now they're pointing that way, that way, that way, and that way.
But then how are you supposed to see them on the other side? So if you're coming from this way, you can't.
You just look over. That's why I created Wreck Drive. It's guaranteed a wreck there.
Okay. Need to add more map, or not map, but more stop sign or wherever they are.
Traffic lights.
Yeah. There's 2 more intersections.
Yeah, that's what I said. This is gonna be the worst road ever. Every turn is a red light. Also, did you go over the lights inside of the?
Yeah, I went over the lights.
You can actually turn both off, all the layers off. I'm doing right now. I turned off all the lights.
Okay.
I was wanting to do some redstone. So I made new lights. Also on the one of that weird square thing in the middle of that area.
Yeah, teleport to me real quick.
Okay, I'll TP. Well,
You see,
I can't.
You see the 4 purple blocks?
Yeah.
Those are yours.
Okay.
You should have enough space there to build the other members of the 7 if you want.
Gotta see what the other 7 members are.
Well, you have the scientist, which could be the bigger one, the foundation, a paradigm. There is another one, I forget the name. Wait, let me think. Visitor, scientist, paradigm, foundation. Oh, because we don't have the other 3 yet. So I guess the other one could be the rock.
Something sus?
Then that makes sense, right?
Yeah. And then whenever we get the other 3, I can create those. Boom.
I'd suggest maybe putting a sign on them, like on the block, saying it's yours.
Yeah.
Before someone builds on them.
Okay. I'll put it blue sign. Maybe a crimson sign. Yeah, blue sign.
I don't know why, I kind of want to just build a Terraria weapon. Just I don't know which one. I want to do something kind of tall, so maybe I use this one. Because I want to build something today, and I haven't built anything yet, other than finishing off what was left of Okram.
I also just put the sign on top of the blocks.
Okay.
I realized rock and block rhyme. Like the rock using blocks. Larry.
wonder if I could do it. Okay, I was scrolling through the Terraria wiki page.
Huh.
And I got to guns, and I saw a weapon, and I misread it, and I thought it said the pew pew gun. But no, it's the pneumatic horn.
It could have been Mouse's Pow Pow rifle.
Thing is, it looks like a bike horn.
Bite corn. Oh wait, no, like one of those chains or one of the punks?
It's a horn again.
A horn?
Yes, a horn.
Ah.
But Gavin, I'm about to send you something in Discord.
Okay.
This never came to the game for Terraria. It was going to be found in underground ice chests in the ice biome. It would have been perfect.
The ice horn? What is it? So, I don't think it's called the Ice Morn.
It never came out. It was added to the files as an unreleased weapon, and it was completely removed.
It should have been called Frost Morn.
Ice Morn makes sense. It was just an Easter egg. But they couldn't do it because Blizzard would not allow them to. Like the sword name and appearance is a reference to Frostmourne. Sword wielded by former Lich King Prince Arthas Menethil from the Warcraft franchise. Because it was removed because it would violate the copyright agreement of Blizzard Entertainment. Which, I'm sure that now that Microsoft owns it, doesn't matter anymore. They might be able to bring it back. Someone worked on that.
Somebody worked on it for hours.
Also, even though it was never completed 100%, it was gonna be the first weapon you could place down. You could place Frostmourne down on a pedestal.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Yeah, it would have been cool, but people were able to hack it into the game by going into the game files. But when they tried placing it down to see the animation, it wasn't finished and it just turned the weapon into an angel statue. So all of those angel statues we've been seeing in the underground ice biome chests would have been Ice Mourns.
To be honest, that would have been pretty cool.
Yeah, we would have had legendary Ice Mourn as a weapon. Like, try going up against Skeletron with a weapon that does 44 damage and inflicts Frostburn. It's very slow, but it was a broadsword.
But it's on weird black, some weird like
black. It also had a knockback rating of 8.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, most hard mode weapons have 100 or something or higher. Most weapons range somewhere between 5 and 10 for pre-hard mode. So saying that was an 8, that was actually a pretty decent weapon. 44 damage, 8 knockback, pretty slow speed, but it's fine. And it also sold for 3 gold. So if you got duplicates that you didn't need to sell them to the merchant or something, there's instant, like, 3 gold per sword. Even though I feel like that should be worth more than 3 gold.
Probably like worth 20 platinum.
There was a couple others that never made it in. For instance, the Scythe, which is a basic scythe. I think it drops from the Wraith, because it's colors. The colors... Let me see. Dropped by Reapers.
The damage was 39?
That's pretty good, but knockback of 6, which is about average, and had a fast speed.
The rarity cyan.
Well, the rarity doesn't really matter. It just means that it never came to the game. But here's the thing. It was only dropped from Reapers in the ice biome.
Ice biome Reapers?
Yeah. No, like, it was a biome specific, but it had a higher drop chance from the Reapers. And then this one looks really cool. I don't know where this one is from. I've never seen it before. The Soul Scythe.
Oh, let me see. I might recognize it.
It was only on PC in the files. It did 55 damage. 8.75 knockback and 36 speed. Sells for 3 gold. So virtually the same thing as Icemorn. Just it does 11 more damage. And like 0.7 more knockback.
Wrong. Knockback.
Thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Definitely looked cool.
Pretty cool.
You know what? And all that talk of all this, I think I figured out the weapon I want to make.
Oh, from this angle, it looks like Mario's the Jack in the Box.
Desktop, save, close, Photoshop. Past it. Okay, so I'm going to need blue, white, dark blue, pink, purple, silver. Okay, I should be able to do this. It doesn't look like a big build, so I should be able to get this done within an hour.
Okay.
This is going to be a very, very powerful and a very noticeable weapon. Just say that. Let's just say once I'm done building it, you'll know what it is.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever used it before, but you'll know what it is, even if you haven't used it.
Well, I've only used a couple weapons. It's a copper short sword and a zenith, so...
You've used more weapons than just copper short sword and zenith.
Where are you building it at?
Right next to the Terraria logo. You can build
Oh.
other stuff while I'm building them.
But you already went over all the new builds.
Yeah, if you want to build anything else, like I'm not shutting the server down right now. Obviously, I'm getting started. Like, there's no point in getting off. I'm just now getting started.
That is true. I should probably think of another thing to build.
I mean, you just got all those spots.
Yeah, but I need to go all the way over to the paradigm and then I have to do something else. So actually, no, the scientist would be way easier. It's a potato head.
You just said the scientist had a potato head.
It does true, though.
Okay, I need to move it all back 2 blocks. Okay, I got the basic shape done, but then I realized I have to move it back 2 blocks. Which means I need to move it back 4 blocks. So then I have space.
I think I kind of need to update this. The picture shows it's having like a bit of rust on it. On the, what's it called? Found it, it's scientist, the visitor.
They're all the same difference. Still cannot believe the theory originally was that the scientist and the visitor were the same person, just from different universes. Like, can you believe that was the original theory for the 7?
It do be true, though.
No, they're completely different people. Like, they're not all the Rock.
Hmm? What if they are all the Rock? That'd be overpowered.
Well, it makes sense why there's only one statue.
Yeah, but the scientist is still waiting for his to come out of the mailbox. True.
Kind of be terrifying if they were all secretly the Rock. Think about how many rocks there are. Probably enough to destroy the universe.
It's the Rock. He could destroy the universe at any moment.
Like, Fortnite just wouldn't exist anymore. Okay, I was using amethyst as a color. Okay. And it makes the same noise if I place 2 back to back that my stream does when it crashes. So I actually looked over thinking my stream crashed. I baited myself.
Wait, you're playing. What does it sound like?
The amethyst sound. When you place amethyst. I know you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's the chiming sound.
But what does it sound like?
It's just like 2 little dings. Back to back.
Ding.
Kind of, yeah.
Just without the voice crack.
That would also make sense.
I've also updated the visitor. It has some sort of orange, like some sort of like scuff marks over by the middle thing of his head.
Okay.
Let's update him.
Okay. I'll take a look here in a few minutes. You still there?
Yeah.
Just making sure. Don't want Discord to have crashed or anything.
If you could crash, I would have joined back.
I was talking about on my end.
Oh.
So I seem to always have internet issues. Gavin,
Yes.
while you're over there, do you think you can also get rid of all those paths that are inside
Inside what?
the plot?
Okay.
They obviously don't need to be there.
They do trigger me. Almost 10 times as more as anything else.
I realized I built this thing on way too big of a plot. No, I'm actually serious. This is the whole build.
It's the tiniest build I've ever seen.
Not really.
It's probably the tiniest pixel art ever.
Yeah, it's about the same size as the copper short sword. Look up the other one then. Okay. Where are they at? Hellfire.
What is that?
Ah, I can make both versions. The OG and the non-OG.
Ooh, the OG and the non-OG? OG of what?
You'll see.
The only OGs I know is the Fortnite Jonesy skins.
So let me file, open one. Okay, this looks easy. Red, orange, yellow, gray. Yeah, this is easy. Okay, I can actually build the, Okay, first of all, if you say you cannot tell what that is...
Is it a thing from the Empress of Light?
No, it's been in the game since, like, 9.2. Or not 9.2, 1.2.
I don't know what it is. I don't play Terraria.
Obviously, how do you not know what the Daedalus Storm Bow is?
I never heard of it.
It's also nicknamed the Destroyer Destroyer. Because the Destroyer will die within 10 seconds if you compare it with Hellfire arrows and Jester arrows. Jester arrows pierce through multiple targets, and saying it has a whole lot of segments. Either it will die within 10 seconds, or you will get bombarded with probes. I'm not kidding.
That hurts my face.
No, I'm actually serious. I'm not kidding.
Okay.
Like, it will bombard you with probes. It's that good.
Why is it that good if you're gonna get bombarded by them robot orb things from Portal?
Because it kills the boss.
Oh, it kills the boss, not you? Okay.
Well, I mean, kind of. It kills the boss, but at the cost of you will have to kill the probes after.
Ah. Does the Destroyer have a pet?
Yeah, now now it does.
It does?
Yeah, all the bosses got pets in Master Mode.
I wish there was a way you could undo the dirt path and like the shovel, like you can click it with the shovel again and it just undoes it.
That would be nice, but I see why they haven't done it. be another brick red.
Well, I should be getting off soon.
Yeah, probably. It doesn't look... I mean, it looks kind of fat. The arrow I just built, it looks kind of fat.
Let me see.
Why does it look like that?
It looks like an arrow.
I know it looks like an arrow, but the arrow model is thinner. I guess it's just the difference in Minecraft blocks compared to Terraria blocks.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I could think it can be, because...
Maybe take away these gray blocks right here.
No, it has to be there.
Well, I should be getting ready to end.
Have you finished anything else, or...?
Oh, I added a visitor. I added some scuff mark on.
Okay. I'll take a look at it again before I end. Okay, light gray, other light gray, reds, and that orange color. So, let's see. This is the model I'm more used to. This is the old 1.2 model. Okay, it's a little bit longer than I expected. I can move back a touch.
Well, I'm gonna get off.
Okay.
See you tomorrow if you're playing Minecraft tomorrow?
I should.
Okay.
I mean, hopefully I do.
Yeah?
So
Well,
I really need to do more Minecraft. I need to get Korea to join more.
exactly.
His builds are pretty good. I don't know why he doesn't join more often. Like, really, he needs to.
Well, I'm gonna get off.
Okay.
Bye.
Talk to you later.
Okay.
Bye. Okay, Gavin's gone. Should be the right off white. Now I need light gray clay block. Might work. It's the gray I need. There we go. Now I've just got to swap the plot out with, I think I'm going to use the block of iron if it looks good. Wow, that actually looks perfect. Well, let me just see. What does this look like? See, normally I would have Mark swap out the blocks. I was gonna go with iron because the destroyer, but I guess not. Let's see. I guess I'll just go with the purple blocks because it comes from the hollow. I don't want to go with amethyst again. Gotta think. I want to look at this. Calculate is okay. Beige. I could make the whole plot pink, like the hollow, which would make some sense. Like I could use pink concrete powder. I just thought of a better idea. Okay, I thought of a better idea. Prismarine is a light blue. I have not used Prismarine yet. and it's a light blue like the hollow grass. I think this turned out pretty good. This and Okrim, I think they're pretty good builds. Because I built the Daedalus Storm Bow with the new and old version of the Hellfire arrows. So that's the 1.3 reskin, and that's the 1.2 one that I was so used to using. I never really realized they changed them because I've been using the Blood Flare arrows in Calamity and they look very similar to that. Also overpowered. Oh, well, gosh, thanks for joining. Okay. I'll probably be offline before 4 o'clock, but... And I need to figure out how to use commands correctly in Minecraft. Like, I could not do it if I had to do it. I'll ask Mark tomorrow about it and see if he could tell me how to use the command properly. So I got that arrow and this little corner here. Let me actually look. Is the prison arena a good idea? If only I could paint blocks the right color. So, I already went over the builds on the server and everything. I am going to do another quick overview, but it's not going to be as in detail as I did before. Just because I've already gone into full detail today on this stream, like 30 minutes to an hour ago. It was towards pretty much the very beginning of the stream. It's only been an hour and a half now. There we go. So, Prismarine's not going to work. Is white visible from the outside? No. But I do not want to use white. I wanted to use something that reminds you of the hollow biome. And I was like, Prismarine is a light blue. So maybe that would work, but no. Hello, welcome to live stream for joining. Then the other one needs to be I need a light blue, but not a light blue. What is it? Light blue? It's not light blue. Where's andesite? Not calcite. Andesite and diorite. Should be in here, right? Diorite. This is probably the closest I can get to pearlstone. Huh? I'm not playing on PS5, if that's what you're saying. This is on PC. PS5 is just really rare. I think I know one person, technically two people that own it. That's about it. There's only 2 more blocks. Okay, is there a middle block between these two? So this one could be... Please be an off-white. It's not good. I need to swap a white out. A different white. It's not even white. What am I doing? It's actually... It needs to be a lighter shade of blue. More of the dark shade and it's more green. So I'm looking for a bone block. It's still the wrong color. I'm looking for a light blue. Maybe ice. I don't like normal ice, I want packed ice. That works. I'm gonna need to grab soul soil and amethyst. Giving him a little bit of design. This is a last minute thing I thought of. That turned out pretty good. So you've got like the hollow area with the crystals on the wall and the pearl stone, which is being mimicked by using polished diorite. And then you've got the underworld with the lava background, and then the ash floor, which is being mimicked using soul soil, the obsidian buildings, the netherrack, or not netherrack, the whatever it's called, hellstone and lava underground. All I gotta do now is I gotta build a sign. Build. Yeah, build over here. That's where I can build. And then I can go take a quick look at builds and then end the stream off. Once I grab a sign. One die, and one sec. And I had to use two signs there, but it's fine. So I've officially built the Daedalus Storm Bow and Hellfire arrows. So I guess I'll go over here, grab the maps, update the plots real quick, and then I'll end the stream. Dude. Okay, that should be all the maps. So, I guess I'll start off with my build right here. The Daedalus Storm Bow, which comes from hollowed mimics at a 33% drop chance. Is it 33 or 15? They actually look. I'll also Disconnect myself from Discord. No one's in there. Just talk to myself. Okay, let me see. Where does it come from? Daedalus Storm Bow. Drops from hollowed mimics at a 25% drop chance. Along with the 1.3 Hellfire arrows and 1.2 Hellfire arrows. Because they got a reskin. And I've got it kind of hollowed biome, underworld. Kind of fits the theme. Because that's from hollowed mimics from the hollowed biome. And then Hellfire arrows come from the underworld in pots and chests and stuff. Makes sense. Also, combined they are the Destroyer. Destroys the Destroyer. Which is a mechanical worm boss. The next build in the list is Gavin's Visitor. He's added some rusted features, make it look a little more battle worn since the last time I looked at it. Delete that now. I think it looks pretty good. Kind of squished, but it's fine because it's looking down. I mentioned that before. It also has the rocket going into the rift. I think it looks pretty good. Gavin does have 4 more plots claimed. All the signs should say plot claimed. So, Gavin's going to build the other members of the 7, apparently, in these plots. Which is nice. I'm also going to update this on here before I go over it. So, Okram, we finished off today. I finished off the last couple pieces of shading. Okram being the last boss in the game as of 1.2. When 1.3 came out, it replaced Okram with the Lunatic Cultist and the Moon Lord, along with the Martian Madness event and the Pillars. And it got removed from the game entirely, leaving only his trophy and mask behind until 1.4 came out recently and removed his trophy and mask. Which means Okram no longer exists entirely. I think this turned out really well. Also, I built his summon that he, like his minion he spawns that you have to kill. The Servant of Okram, the Suspicious Looking Skull, which is the original summoning item. The loot, like the treasure bag from the Consolaria mod for Okram, and the boss icon from the 3DS, which Okram is still on as the last boss because they never got the 1.3 update. Overall, really good build. I'm really happy with how that turned out. Also, I need to update this so that it's updated. And it's updated. Delete it now. The only other thing that I know for sure was built, there's actually a couple. On this side of the map, there's only one other thing I know that's built. And, Mark City is working on another facade. Nothing really too big. It'll probably get updated big time tomorrow. On the other side of the map is where Gavin and Cody have been building. So I'll start with Cody's build, saying they're going to be first. And he has a lot of them. So he has built red and green as pixel art for Among Us to go with his red imposter over here, because red is sus. And his green snake. Wait, snake inspired Among Us character. The bandana and the eye patch. Makes sense. Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid. As pixel art, of course. He's also built yellow based on Shadow Midas. Which I like how they're doing little themed Among Us characters. That's nice. But he has Midas, and then he also built brown to be based on Tom Nook from Animal Crossing. He's also built orange and brown there, and then purple and black there. Black is dead over there, orange is reported the body. Purple is semi-based on Purple Guy from the Five Nights at Freddy's series, which has also been built in pixel art all the way over there. You can barely see it, but it's over there being shadowed by the Jonesy behind it. So, that's there. Also, the orange one now has the balloon hat to match the balloon on the orange one over here. And I think that was all Cooties built, so technically he built 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's built 3, maybe 4 things today. And then over here, Gavin has built his build. It's his only build for today, other than the visitor. And it's actually it's two builds in one plot, which is nice. So the first part of the build is called the house. The second part is called the chunk. Or not the house, the mineshaft house. I thought I said Minecraft for a second. It's a pretty nice house design. It's actually fairly nice. There's a mineshaft entrance here, chest, crafting table, furnace, bed. You can go down into the cave system of sorts. Looks like it's the start of a strip mine. This might be like Y13 or something, looking for diamonds. You got a little bit of coal and iron around. And then you go down here, there's an actual mine shaft. Some ores and stuff, chests, things like that. But then there's an elevator to the major mine, using this water elevator, which connects to his other build right under it, called the chunk. And this is pretty much the bottom of the world, right before the deep slate bottom, that's obviously right underneath. Like right underneath this area, maybe by 1 block or so. There's dripstone coming from the ceiling, plenty of ores around, access to lava, water that you obviously use to get down here, a staircase going up so you can mine the ores on the roof, and then a doorway to get in and out. And I think it looks good. He took a small square plot and turned it into 2 different builds. That's never been done before. Like, no one has ever taken a plot and turned it into an actual build using a full cave system type thing like that. The only thing remotely similar to that is the Lego Micro World set called The Forest, which I built maybe 2 weeks ago now. It's a Lego set going with my series of building Lego sets in Minecraft. And yeah, it's this is probably the closest thing to it, because that's kind of like a chunk. This cave system goes down to bedrock. It is micro size, so it's not going to be accurate 100%, but it was 2013, it was original. But yeah, let me take one last look at this map, just to look at the overhead. Okram does look amazing. Everything about this looks perfect. I'm not going to stop praising how good Okram turned out. Same thing with Drayden. Drayden turned out perfect. Colors are slightly off, but it also turned out great. Same thing with the icons for the 3 exomechs. The Daedalus Storm Bow looks pretty good. Same thing with the 2 different Hellfire arrows. The orangish yellow one is the 1.3 version. The red and gray one is the 1.2 version. Gavin's visitor with his rocket and everything turned out pretty good as well. It even has the wear and tear on the helmet, and it actually stands out pretty well. I think that looks nice. What else was built today? You can't really see Kuri's Among Us builds because they're too small to really notice. They're kind of just lines or rectangles. Thornstor's build's coming along. Cannot wait until I see what he actually has got completed. Mark's city is taking shape slowly, but it's taking shape. Gavin's chunk is actually right here, that little brown square. That's it. It's insane. You cannot really tell where it is from above other than a couple shading pieces and where the sign is. And the house. But then when you go over there, it's this huge chunk out of the ground. It's like, no one has thought of an idea like that before. It's completely original. But yeah, I think that's actually about it. I think I am done for tonight. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and get ready to end this stream off, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell if you want to stay notified every time I go live. I do go on every single day, Mondays through Saturdays. And yeah, other than that, I'm going to go ahead and save and quit so I can transfer the world. I want to make sure I have a backup. Go to copy. Delete the copy. Make sure it says copy. Now I want to go over here. Now I want to copy the world. So now I have a instant backup if I need it. And I'll have a long-term backup as well. Which I'm doing now. The long-term backup requires me to export the world. Yes. Okay, and there we go. Exporting in progress. It should be backed up. Exported successfully. But yeah, I think that's going to be about it for the stream, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell if you want to stay notified every time I go live. I do go almost every single day, Mondays through Saturdays. And yeah. The raid didn't go well tonight, sadly. Minecraft went pretty good. Terraria went amazing. I've got really good weapons now. I'm going to hopefully take down Calamitous tomorrow. Supreme Calamitous to be specific. Just in case people are not aware of where I am in the game. And yeah, I should do Minecraft tomorrow. Most likely no raid. Terraria will most likely also happen. And I don't know if anything else will. I'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I think other than that, that's going to be about it. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. If you have our channel description, there's links to my Discord, Twitter, and Twitch. If you want to check them out, links are all in the description. I'm going to end the stream here in 10 seconds because I want to get everything ready so I can go to bed. So I'm getting tired.